redeeming a free model from Games Workshop.
Ooh, free models. Nice.
Yeah, it's if you're a member of the Warhammer Plus community, it's a paid service.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Every year you get a free model of your like one's for like the Age of Sigmar and the other one's for Warhammer 40K. So I am eligible to redeem my free model.
Free model.
So it's like a $40 value. So
yeah.
40,
I deleted the
$45.
Ahsoka thing. Did you watch Ahsoka?
Yes, I did.
You're the only other Rebels fan I know. I mean, Eli over at the Comic Book Bullies, it's like his favorite Star Wars thing ever.
It is good.
You know?
Ahsoka is live action Rebels. And
it is. It's the next season of Rebels. And Taylor has never watched Rebels, and he mentioned last night on the show when we were talking about it that he thinks that he may have liked it a little bit more if he would have understood all the little ends, you know.
Well,
that show,
I was able to follow like the
sure
follow the action, and I'm still enjoying it, but
yeah.
I definitely would have gotten more out of it if I.
Yeah, I mean, and you know who Thrawn is. You know,
I know who Thrawn is.
Yeah, but the whole explanation as to why
I
Thrawn
can recognize
is in
most
the
of
other
the characters'
galaxy.
names.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I don't care. It's whatever.
But it's just fun to visit that universe. I don't care what the hell they're doing.
Yeah,
I will say though, I mentioned on the show last night, I don't like Sabine Wren. She's a very annoying character.
I don't like this version of Sabine.
But from
okay,
Rebels,
so she wasn't always just like an annoying, spiteful fool who just makes everything worse.
No, in the series, she had a little more life about her, but
okay, so she wasn't just like, screw you, I follow my own rules, and then just ruin everything immediately.
Well, I'm a Star Wars rebel.
in Rebels, Sabine is responsible for the death of a lot of Mandalorians.
Man, so Sabine just sucks.
Yeah, there you
go. Before she joined up with the Rebels, she designed.
Dave, is this going to take more than like 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. She designed a weapon that killed a bunch of Mandalorians, and she has a lot of regrets about that. But like so she's kind of bitter about that because like the whole explanation as to why like Thrawn is in another galaxy altogether is because of what Ezra did.
Yeah.
I picked up on that. I picked up that he did some sort of heroic sacrifice to teleport himself and Thrawn to another universe.
Yeah, a lot of people are thinking that one unnamed red lightsaber wielding dude might actually be Ezra.
He's not. He can't be Ezra. Ezra is in the same galaxy as Thrawn.
But Thrawn may have.
The hell do you know? You know, it could be any number of bullshit explanations.
Yeah, it could be a bunch of bullshit.
If Ezra is Merrick, that and got back to the Star Wars galaxy, then Thrawn could have got back to the Star Wars galaxy.
That's my thinking on it. Yeah.
Ezra, right, the character of Merrick may actually be Starkiller from the.
I've heard
that as well.
The Jedi games.
I have a hard time imagining he's anyone impressive because he wasn't like
it's almost like Tron.
He could. It seems like he could not. He had a 2-on-1 against Ahsoka, and still did not come out ahead. You know.
Yeah.
He is. Merrick is the last of the Inquisitors, and Merrick has survived 14 years longer, a whole decade longer than these other Inquisitors did.
I'm just saying, if he has some big reveal, and it's somebody who actually like matters, you know, like then they really nerf the shit out of whoever it is they use. You know.
Yeah. Let's do the show. Let's do the previews, and then we'll say
hi. Are you talking about a?
Yeah, we are. I'm just saying, like the Inquisitor dude, like. Now,
somebody wake up Hicks.
Big reveal at some point, you know.
I think he's Starkiller. I was a betting man.
I think he's that rabbit.
That would be really lame.
I think he's that rabbit from the comic. We'd have Eli do an intro for it. Another episode of This Geeky Comics Outright Geekery's Comic Book Shit Talk Show.
Shit Talk Show!
Rover Taylor, a.k.a. David, and hanging out Eli from over at the Comic Book Bullies. Had a great show last night. I watched it this afternoon because they do it way late. But like they said earlier, if they had fans, people would probably cancel them.
Yeah,
So.
probably.
But what was Leroy calling it? Ass okay. Or something. Ahsoka.
Asuka or something.
Ahsoka. Yes. I was like, what the fuck do you say?
So what?
All right.
I just jumped in. What were you guys talking about? The Inquisitor?
Yeah, we were talking about just.
Well,
I hadn't talked to Dave about the first 2 episodes yet.
Taylor thinks the Inquisitor may be Ezra, and I'm like,
No,
I
didn't say that. Gomer did.
You said it. Then.
I don't think it's going to be anyone important because the
Yeah.
Inquisitor wasn't impressive enough to justify it being some big
Yeah, it
reveal.
Feels like
you
a
know?
Tron thing, man.
At this point in time, for this Inquisitor to go toe to toe with Ahsoka,
He went 2-on-1 against Ahsoka and couldn't
not
win.
for very long.
If he was Ezra or Starkiller or somebody impressive, they should have won. You know, they had an overwhelming advantage.
Ezra ain't going to be able
looking...
to take out Ahsoka.
Yeah.
No, Ezra would never be able to take out Ahsoka.
Yeah.
You look at Ahsoka at this point in time was able to to one of the few Jedi or Force wielders who was able to go toe to toe with Darth Vader and walk away.
I can't do this anymore because I knew I shouldn't have done it because I know Dave will go on.
The best theory I've heard so far,
Gomer.
is Barriss. That it could be Barriss.
Okay.
Barriss Ophi?
Yeah.
From the one who framed Ahsoka for bombing the Jedi Temple.
That would be interesting.
That's like the best theory I've heard, but I don't think it's going to be anybody.
That Morgan Elsbeth.
I doubt it's going to be anybody.
That Morgan Elsbeth stock went up when it was revealed that she's a Night Sister because that's some deep lore right there.
Right.
Well, and we talked about it. Me and Leroy talked about it. How she does.
Gomer,
she looks
you
too
fucking
human.
idiot! What did you think was going to happen?
She looks too human to be a Night Sister. So I don't know.
It's like I brought up dinosaurs. Jeff in the chat. What's up, man? Hanging out.
Oh yeah, do comments.
Hey, Jeff.
Andy in the chat. It's his wife's birthday today. Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Many happy returns.
Yeah. So again, we're talking about books coming out this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime. Who the hell knows? Maybe next week, depending on which publisher it is. It's Eli on his app. He's getting books. They're trying to buy him or make him buy books from next week.
Yeah.
Comicsology is so broke, dude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come on here and figure out what books are.
Figure
out what books are coming out every week.
So if you see something, say something. Let us know. We'll talk about it. A lot of pretty good stuff. Image, at least for now. Arcade Kings.
There ain't a lot of stuff in Image.
No, there's some stuff I am interested in.
There's some stuff I'm interested in too, but it's slim pickings this week.
Yeah, but like Kaptara, Chip Zdarsky going back and doing some more Kaptara. That's awesome. You know.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
I do like this Local Man Gold because it's like a throwback to like very early Image where they were like doing black gold with like that Valiant crossover and all that.
Right. Yeah, I think this is a really fun idea. I liked the Local Man in its own way. It did what it tried to do and it did it well. It succeeded at what it tried to do. So, Monstrous 47, perennial favorite. Just awesome.
Evergreen title.
Yeah. Strength of Starstorm. I have not been reading that. That's like
I'm off this book. I'm off Arcade Kings.
It's like way 90s throwback, dude. I just can't do it. Another Spawn book because it's Image and McFarlane. And World Tree number 5, probably the big book over at Image this week. This shit is great.
Yeah.
Eli, you've been reading this? It's great horror, dude. It's really fun.
No, I
technological horror. It's really
I heard you guys talking about it, but I have not picked this up yet.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to that. It looks like that one. Oh, is that ongoing? I guess that's an ongoing. Cool. All right, yeah, that's it. He's right. Last Wednesday of the month, they might be slim pickings. Marvel has got a heaping helping of awesome.
So we're just going to bypass Boom altogether because there ain't much Boom.
Yeah, right.
I think the most
Alice
interesting thing is the second printing.
Yeah, the
Buffy printing.
Second printing. Yeah.
Old
there's
lady
some
Buffy.
magic stuff. Or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, sorry. Well, yeah, there's magic and then Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But again, that's it from Boom Studios. Then you got shit this week. I got nothing.
Man, they have like 7 iterations of that anniversary for Power Rangers. Otherwise, they'd have like 4 books coming out this week.
Something like that.
But I mean, they're selling that thing for $10. They really like it a lot.
Is this the 30th anniversary of the show coming on?
I believe so.
Yeah, I guess that sounds about right.
Maybe the 30th anniversary of at least the U.S. release.
I think that's what they're saying.
Well, yeah, it was Super Sentai in Japan, but like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is the English release of it. Yeah,
right. Jeff in the chat, loving World Tree. Yes, dude, that book is.
You know,
so
Jeff,
good.
I admire you. You took the effort to use the
3.
like leet speak characters and everything.
Yeah, he
not
missed
just...
as a matter of fact,
he missed the
it
O.
was
Should have
30
been
Fuck
days.
you, Gomer.
Just saying.
It was 30 years ago today when the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers debuted in the U.S.
Oh wow, that's so wild. You know, today's Jack Kirby's birthday too.
That is
Wow.
That's
wow.
weird. That's weird. A lot of shit that happened today.
That's definitely
Anyway,
just a
history is
coincidence,
long.
but still.
Yeah, history is long. So this is kind of a weird sort of thing. Dan Waters, Eddie Barrows doing a Doomsday Action Comics Doomsday special.
President Doomsday.
For $6.99, huh?
I think that's Presents.
Doomsday.
Action Comics Presents.
President.
Well, it says something
President
like Doomsday rules in hell. I don't know.
Pres Doomsday.
President of Hell.
That'll be huge.
That'd be
It'll
fun.
be huge. I'll be the president of hell, and I'll make heaven pay for it. So yeah, there you go. Also featuring
Make hell
Slugman,
great again.
a Superman for hell. Yeah, make hell great again. Yeah. So I don't know.
Is this not a Night Terrors tie-in finally?
No, it doesn't. I don't think.
No,
it
I
is.
think we're done with Night Terrors. I think we
Thank goodness.
or at least we're done with all the
because-
tie-ins. Yeah.
I can get DC books again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say
reading
we're
that
skipping
shit. I was
Boom.
not
Might as well
reading
skip DC if there's all Night Terror shit.
I did skip DC
Yeah.
for like a month.
Pretty much me too.
Yeah, everybody did. Yeah.
Leroy's reading Night Terrors. I just hear about it from him. So
Actually,
that's the only way I'm
place
keeping
I'm
up
hearing
with it
about
is
Night
y'all.
Terrors is from Leroy.
yeah, I live vicariously through
Yeah.
Leroy.
We all are.
So this is a new sort of one shot for that Gotham War thing between Batman and Catwoman. Yeah,
Oh, they're fighting now. Huh?
I'm still not sold on that book.
I just don't want to
On the
be
war,
part of your
whatever.
lovers' quarrel, Batman. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm a lover, not a fighter. A lot of variants for that damn book too, though. So whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, there's 2 books I'm not going to get. Catwoman Uncovered. This is just a bunch of covers.
She ain't uncovered.
A collection. Yeah, she's not uncovered. That's false advertising. Detective Comics number 58. Batman, Robin. Oh, I guess it's the first Penguin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, Penguin's hot this week. That Tom King book, though, I don't know. I was not a fan of that. I think the big book over here this week is this swimsuit edition. It actually has stories in it. There's like a Midnighter story in there, but most of it is just art, like skin.
It's a throwback to like the mid-90s.
Yeah, I know Marvel did a swimsuit edition back in the 90s, and I guess they're probably just poking fun at that.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Wizard.
Nord is a ridiculous
Swimsuit
character,
edition.
so that they're naming it after him sounds like they're just, doing a lark here,
Exactly. So yeah, there is one Night Terrors book, Night Terror, Night's End. This is like
oh, so like the
Ultimate
Omega
Showdown.
issue.
Oh, that's a clever
it's like
title.
it's like
Shitty Beatles.
a dreaming thing. They're dreaming. Here you go. Peacemaker tries hard. I know Dave's reading this. It's hilarious.
This has probably
Last
been
issue,
the only DC book I have been picking up during the Night Terrors.
yeah. Last issue they had a cocaine-powered superhero in it that was freaking funny as hell.
It was pretty good.
So
That was pretty good.
Mm. So yeah, that's it. We get the Glass House, 4th issue of that, the Sandman stuff. It's really hard to remember, but James Tynion is like running all these Sandman books at DC. I wonder how popular it is, I don't hear anybody reading that shit. I don't know. Wonder Woman 87 reprint. Number 1. That's an iconic cover though. It's beautiful. Feels like I'm by myself.
Oh yeah, that's old.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Perez?
Perez.
Is that
George
Yeah.
Perez.
Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because he does
That's just
he does
gorgeous.
like to do these big kind of covers.
Dude, it's just perfect. I mean,
Well,
look at
I
this. They
mean,
wouldn't.
he's probably more
They wouldn't allow
remembered
this shit
for
in comics today.
he's probably better remembered for Teen Titans, but Perez did basically establish the general look of like Paradise Island and all that. He had a very important run on Wonder Woman. Yeah,
Crisis and shit.
Right. And they would never allow this in comics today. Look at Wonder Woman on her knees, half naked. They would never allow that shit.
Yeah, kneeling over before a dude.
Yeah, they would never ever allow that.
Wonder Woman is inextricably tied in with some kinky shit from her origin, which is
for
something
sure.
that don't really acknowledge
yeah.
very much nowadays. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, Marvel. Blade number 2. The first Blade issue was great. Casagrande just is killing it. Brian Hill again. Leroy. They need to put this dude on T'Challa. This dude needs to write Black Panther, and they never put him on Black Panther. But his run on Black Panther was okay. He should have been on it longer. But yeah, this Blade first issue, this was great. Man, wicked shit with shit catching her head, when Blade chops it off.
She ripped
off
her skin. Yeah, like Hellraiser and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I have so many wonderful things to show you.
Yeah. So this is fun. I like Blade's always been a horror character, but it feels like Hill is really leaning into like a next level of horror for him. It's not just bad guys running around. There's like a demon. This
push and this they pushed it pretty hard with that last issue. So because I read the Blade's daughter and that other one where he's like the sheriff in Russia and shit. And those are just
wasn't enough for me. They should have done more with that. I liked him being the sheriff of Vampire Town or whatever the hell it was.
But those are just okay. This new Blade was like brutal.
Yeah. He had like solar headlights, so he's rolling into the joint and just burns everybody with his headlights. Really fun stuff.
The thing that sold me on it was Casagrande doing the artwork, but yeah, that was a really good opening issue.
Yeah, Casagrande's Black Widow run was amazing, and I hope we get to see more stuff like that. Big, 2-page spreads with a lot of motion and shit on the page, and I think Blade's a really good opportunity for it. Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider, probably the better of the Ghost Riders. But
I am reading this because I'm a tool bag, and
so. No, I like Ghost Rider, dude. Is this good? I mean,
it's fun. It's a throwback. It takes place in like the 90s, so it is. It's Howard Mackey's writing it. It's a total like early days of Danny Ketch still figuring out his powers and shit.
Where is Danny Ketch in the modern continuity? Is he even still around anymore?
Yeah. That one government agency was trying to like suck his power out. Like they were experimenting on him and shit. Now he's in hell.
Yeah. Yeah. He's still around, but Deadpool, Batter Blood, just whatever. Not my thing. Venom, come on, Venom.
The Venomverse still going on.
Just hurry up and die already.
Yes, the Summer of Symbiotes just needs to end, just needs to be done.
Giant Size not taking over the whole company like Night Terrors.
Oh, no shit. Like, I don't know what they're doing over there at DC. It's like they're just giving all of their, artists like a couple months to catch up, maybe. Jeff in the chat, Ghost Rider books have all been great.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't been reading the Danny Ketch one, but yeah, the Johnny Blaze one is fantastic with Ben Percy on it.
Percy on it, yeah.
I think we talk about that. Well, no, is that book not come out this week? Oh, maybe Wolverine.
That's that Wolverine.
There is a Wolverine book this week.
We'll get to it. Incredible Hulk number 3, Philip Kennedy Johnson, who's writing the hell out of the Star Trek Defiant book, has been doing okay on this,
Dude, I've been loving this.
I think Nick. Well, no, I mean, I'm not. It's only.
I really like the horror angle. I really like it being Appalachian horror. And also, I like thick Hulk. I think that this is a good look for him here,
Yeah.
Now,
he's hotter, thicker.
In the last couple issues, they mentioned the mother of, or the lady of, or the queen of demons. So is that Lilith?
Yeah, mother of monsters, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the same as Lilith? I don't know, but whatever.
It might be. I don't know, but he's having to fight through like a zombie revivalist congregation here. So
and that looks dope.
I'm sold on that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a death metal cover right there.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've been liking this, but really Nick Klein's art's been carrying it for me. I don't know. Johnson, I have faith in that he'll turn me around, by the end of the first arc. But yeah, it's still great. Again, Hulk has a problem, Hulk has had so many good runs, and he's also had a lot of bad ones,
Well, we came off of Immortal Hulk, probably the best Hulk run ever. And
then Donny Cates.
Donny Cates, it was some fun ideas, but of course there were the outside factors that made everything come to just a screeching halt, Yeah. And so even if you were enjoying that run, it's just it is what it is. You know, he couldn't write it.
Get well soon.
But yeah, this has been fun getting back into Hulk with this book.
Yeah. Probably Marvel's one of two of their big books this week that they're really hoping people buy. Marvel Age 1000, bunch of variant covers for it, $10 for this.
Is this like that Marvel Comics number 1000 that came out a couple years ago?
It's kind of like that, but I think they're sort of revamping it. It's just a bunch of really good writers, a bunch of really good artists, all doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's a big anthology book. I'm just not sure I can justify $10.
I can't.
It would make an awesome poster.
Yeah, I mean, I buy the poster. The poster probably $10. But
how many pages is it?
Is your things, kids, hanging out?
How
many pages? No, I don't know. At $10, I'd probably think it'd be like 50, maybe.
At least
60. Yeah.
Well, you gotta hope it averages out to like 2.5 good issues worth of material if you're paying $10 for it.
Yeah.
Is it just pinups? It looks like.
No, it looks like they're trying to do stories.
I think they just took the word balloons out.
Yeah, it's a really early preview. I mean, that looks great. That's McNiven art right there, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of great creators on this. I mean, you got JMS, you got Dan Slott, Mike Allred,
Mark Wade.
And I hope that's Jamie McKelvey drawing and not writing. Nothing against him as a writer, but he's a better artist. So yeah, I mean, this could be fun. It's got a lot of talent on it. So
and it looks like a lot of it's throwback. Like Rainbow Rowell and Jamie McKelvey explore the blossoming relationship between Cyclops and Jean Grey. You know, like I don't want to read that again. I don't want to read that again.
It's nothing that's like in continuity. It looks like they're just kind of picking up on some timeless things that most people are familiar with.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff worried about that $10 price tag in the chat too. So yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know. A lot of great covers for that though. Moving on, Moon Knight Annual. It's not really a Moon Knight Annual. It's another installment in the Contest of Chaos thing. And I'm just not into that. I'm not reading any of that. So it doesn't really.
I'm curious who he's fighting.
Looks like Superman. It says
Who the fuck? I have no idea who that is. Who the fuck is that? Oh wait, he's that South Korean.
Oh, he's in the Tiger
Superman
division
guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the Tiger division. Yeah. So there you go. He does look like Superman though. Here we go. Miss Marvel, New Mutant.
This is probably the one Marvel book I'm excited for this week.
Yeah, me too. Even though it's only going to lead into like, you know, her doing exactly what I want her to do in the X-Men books, you know? So I'm hoping this really leans into that because I love what she's doing during the Fall of X. But I don't know. I'm still a little bugged by the way like they sort of just killed her off for promotional purposes, you know, just to sell some issues of Spider-Man. I don't know, dude. Everything about that seemed really rushed and fishy. But there's Shadowcat, so.
And an alligator.
I'm just glad that there's like, I'm just glad she has her own title again. Like, I didn't even know she was in that Spider-Man run because I wasn't reading it because it was dog shit. So, like, Ms. Marvel is a cool character. I'm glad to have her back in her own book again, regardless of the context here.
I think her and Rasputin have a fun relationship. You know, even in what they've hinted at in the X books, what Gary Duggan has hinted at there. But yeah, this is cool, man. She's hanging out the X-Men, so I'm down with that. She's a mutant now. I have to be a fan of her. I had an excuse to hate her before because she was an Inhuman. Now, she's an X-Men now? Yeah, my favorite character ever. Anyway, a lot of variants for that. They're really pulling out all the stops for that book. Rightfully so, but. All right, Spider-Man India, number 3 or 4. Still riding the wave of the Spider-Verse movie. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's just a Spider-Man book, you know. All right, then we get into Star Wars. It's all about hunting droids. All right, it's all about dark droids. It's all about zombies.
Yeah, this is another big-ass tie. I only read the first Dark Droids book, and I didn't know they were going to like, bleed out and everything.
Yeah, I actually
Star
really,
Wars
really
books,
like
so yes, they're going to bleed out.
Yeah, I really like that first one. I did read the Darth Vader one. It was okay. Like his
I didn't read it. I only read the first one.
Yeah, it was a good issue. His Star Destroyer gets infected with this shit, you know, and he's like taking them all on. It's pretty cool. The Dr. Aphra one, I did read that. It was just okay. So yeah, this is like a weird pick and choose thing. I am gonna buy the one where C-3PO is like leading like a Dungeons and Dragons party of droids, you know, like his own team of droids to go take shit down. That looks fucking awesome. So yeah, bounty hunters. These are all tie-ins to an event where, yeah, there's like this.
Forlom.
Yeah, right. There's like this computer virus, but it's a sentient computer virus basically that's taken over all of the droids, and it spreads like a zombie virus, and it's freaking neat. It's a really fun idea.
So like LT, what was her name in Solo? Lando's droid.
Yeah. They actually mention her. They actually
She
mention
wanted-
her
yeah.
in that first issue.
Yeah, they
Or
do
like-
briefly mention her in that first
Yeah.
issue.
Didn't she
Yeah.
die in that movie?
Yeah,
This
she
like
got.
said before
She
that?
is now she is the actual Nava computer in the Falcon.
Oh, okay.
They salvaged parts of her so they could use the Nava computer that she had
Yeah.
routes planned.
I wonder
She's the
how
reason they-
Lando still. I don't know. Let's not go there. Anyway, Mando just basically a comic book adaptation of the Mandalorian series. I'm not
much,
sure
yeah.
why anybody would be into that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it reads exactly like the episode. Like you can go page by page.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
bought the
weird.
first issue and I was like, this is just a show.
Yeah, I was very disappointed. Yeah. All right, big book, $6.
Oh,
Ultimate Invasion
Ultimate
number 3 of 4. So we get more of the Maker screwing up his new Ultimate Universe. We get some X-Men hanging out in the Hellfire Club. I'm not even really sure what to expect from this. This book, 4 issues does not seem big enough to cover anything Hickman would ever want to do. You know, he's usually
Yeah,
like,
it seems like it had just gotten
any-
started almost, and like we're halfway through it already after that last issue.
Yeah, like
that.
I thought this was gonna be like a Miles book, and he wasn't even in the last issue.
No, I mean the last issue is just basically
he still has
setting
his
up a
little
bunch of
business
shit.
card.
It's just more of a
Yeah, he still has
it's
his little
basically
business
about the
card.
Maker, pretty much. Yeah, what
Yeah.
the Maker's doing.
I'm cool with that. I like the Maker. He's fun. All right, and finally, Wolverine. Finally, from Marvel anyway. Wolverine 36. Ben Bursey, Jeff Shaw writing this Ghost Rider crossover. It's been really fun. It's like a buddy cop sort of thing so far. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Look at that. I mean, look at Ben Percy just like playing with the fun. I mean, that's just fun as hell. So stupid, but yeah, that's great, dude. That's so cool. He can ride on the handlebars or something, or I don't know. Come on, guys.
I mean, they'd
Loving
wanted to
that
do
book,
the
though.
gag, and it's it's worth it. It's fun.
Yeah, I think so too. So that also gets a Lionel Francis Yu cover, which is gorgeous. I'm sorry, it's kind of like he combined the two
That is
together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
that's
cool.
fun. That's fun, dude. Love a good Ghost Rider cover. All right, that's it from the House of Ideas. Moving on to Dynamite. They have next to nothing. They do have Deja Thoris. They do have Draculina. And they do have Siren's Gate. That's it. 3 books from them this week. I'm not reading any of those. I read the first issue of Siren's Gate, and I just did not like the art at all. So, cool. All right. We do have some IDW stuff in here, but more importantly, we have dark stuff in here. I would assume Dave wants to start with Black Hammer.
Yep. Black Hammer.
Jeff Lemire, my favorite art or my favorite writer right now. Yeah, he's finishing it off. He's finishing off the whole Black Hammer universe thing that he did.
Yeah, the last issue dealt with like the daughter of Black Hammer and like her kids and everything. So this is like a continuation of that. So since they got away from the farm, it's been some time since they got away from the farm.
Yeah. I love how this whole because Black Hammer is a shared universe. It has multiple comics set in multiple time periods with multiple characters, but that was never Jeff Lemire's intention with this. The artist actually got behind, and he was just wanted to keep writing it. So he wrote a couple of more stories and then gave them to an artist friend of his, and they was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it." And he accidentally, made like a shared universe just from some notes that he had laying around. Very fun, very cool. Jeff Lemire, I love him. He's great. Okay, what else? I don't know what else.
Conan Barbarian number 2.
Oh yeah, Conan. Jim Zub.
Nude.
Yep.
Doing what he loves to do, writing fantasy.
The first issue was very good, and I'm definitely want to see where it's going.
Yeah. A younger Conan.
Yeah, the art throwback is great. Yeah. Yeah.
And who else better
cool
to write
Conan,
fantasy characters
covers
than
for
Jim
that,
Zub?
obviously.
You know? This is like his dream
yeah,
project.
This is like his dream to write Conan. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Devil's Cut, we got to talk about that, right? This is that new one shot from Distillery Media. Distillery Media is the publisher that was started by the guys who originally found Comixology before it was sold to Amazon. And it's kind of weird about this. They are doing print, obviously, going through Diamond, but they're also doing digital on their own platform, but they're creating artificial scarcity. They're only going to do a certain amount of sales of the digital copy. And
so
then
it's going to be like an NFT.
Exactly. It's like an NFT. And then the only way you can sell it is to sell it on their marketplace. And the market will decide, how much you sell that for. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's really going to work at all.
I think it's going to backfire like an NFT does anyways.
Yeah, but with that said, they still have a hell of a lineup of creators.
Yeah, this is just
Ramsey,
the writers
Becky
alone
Cloonan.
is like a who's who.
Yeah, James Tynion. I mean,
so all these motherfuckers started Comixology? Is that what you said?
No. The company was started originally by two guys.
Oh, okay.
And they brought all these artists and writers on board.
Yeah, these are just the writers on board. Another thing about all these writers and artists who are on board for this first run of books for them, they're all part owners of the company.
Oh, that's cool.
So
yeah,
it's kind of like a very very early '90s image. Very early.
I don't even know about that. They still had like a big deal business plan. This feels more like a cooperation sort of thing. It is $10, but you are getting a lot of content.
Well, so is it like an anthology?
Books,
yes, it's an anthology.
I think it's going to be like their first published work. So
okay,
yeah.
So I think for $10, this is the one of all the $10 books this week. This is the one I could probably just
I might check it out just to see what everyone's doing. I mean, Scott Snyder and Becky Cloonan and
Jock is on there, dude.
Get in on the ground floor.
Christian Ward's on there.
Azarello,
Frank
this is a murderer's row here.
Mark
Joel
Bernard, no
Jones. Jeez. Yeah, this is a really fun idea. They got some really big names really early on. We'll see how long they can keep that momentum. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, eye horror is the worst. Oh, gets me every time, man. Yeah,
that's cool.
Even that scene of Demolition Man
from
that looked cool. Whatever that was, that looked dope.
Well, you ever see the scene from like Dead Space 2 where like you have to do like the stab you in the eye mini game in order to advance?
Don't bring up memories.
What's his name did that in Demolition Man? Remember that? To do the eye thing, Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man.
Yeah. You ever watch Eastbound and Down?
No, yeah.
That was funny.
All right, Dave. Distillery looks great. Devil's
right.
Cut one shot looks great.
Let's see what else I have here. If there's anything you want to talk about before I get to it, because I was going alphabetically.
Yeah, where are you at?
The next one is actually in the P's.
Yeah, I don't think so, dude. Happy Astronaut, that's like a little kid's book. Hell Witch Forbidden, that just looks like some cheesecake.
Yeah, there's like a lot of the grim.
Hunger and Dusk #2.
Hunger and Dusk, yes.
Yeah, that should be cool.
I forgot to pick that one out.
Yeah, first issue was a little bit wordy, but there was
a lot of exposition in the first issue, but I really think it's going to pick up now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's Gail Simone, right? Right in that.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's why we're making a big deal out of it. Because remember, G. Willow Wilson. Sorry, remember because her first name is actually Guinevere, and Taylor was like, "Is that really her first name?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's what they said." That's what they said. Okay, cool. Hunt, Kill, Repeat #6. Wrapping that story. That's really rad. That was a fun one.
I would like this series, but it just the shop seems not to get it infrequently enough for me to keep reading it.
Yeah. IDW has a lot of these. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I think so too. I think they will. I think there's a lot more meat on that bone for them to give us more story in that universe. IDW is doing this thing called Endless Summer. They're doing it for a lot of books. The Saturday Morning Adventures mostly, but like D&D
there's like a
is
lot
getting
of
another
Ninja
one
Turtle.
shot. Yeah, there's a My Little Pony Endless Summer one shot. There's a Sonic the Hedgehog. It seems more like for younger readers. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures one shot. So good for them. I think the Saturday Morning Adventure books really worked out well for them in terms of younger readers with the D&D and the TMNT line. And I don't think there's any reason why they shouldn't keep doing that. You know, it's basically just stories told.
I mean, I don't know if they're so much for younger readers as much as they are for like
nostalgia.
Like creepy old men like you who are looking for a nostalgia trip.
Right, yeah. But I mean, I did tell my kid, I mean, with anime being so prevalent nowadays and it being like way open, I told my kid to go find those old Dungeons and Dragons cartoons, and he loves those. You know, he's like 17. You know, he loved that shit.
They're great.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is for creepy old men looking for a nostalgia trip. Mostly. Go ahead, Dave. You way down in the P's?
Yeah, plot holes.
Okay, plot holes. Oh, okay. I did remember reading the solicit for this. It's Sean Gordon Murphy doing a book over at Massive Publishing, doing the writing and the art. The description of this is so weird. The plot hole is a squad of fictional warriors who transport themselves into the pages of other books to save the plot in those books, to fix those books.
Yes.
So like inject themselves into the story.
That sounds like some fucking Grant Morrison shit.
Right. So it's a big ass preview we get here. I mean, the art is exactly what you'd expect. It's Sean Gordon Murphy.
Like, didn't Animal Man do that in the story? Like in Grant Morrison's Animal Man run?
I think he did.
He like
that's what Grant Morrison got the reputation because he put himself into the Animal Man story.
Yeah.
And Animal Man met him after like his family had been like killed and like shit like that. Yeah.
Like in one of his stories, Animal Man shrunk the panel and killed the bad guy or some shit like that.
Yeah, maybe. something weird meta like that, dude.
He also looked at the reader like at the end of one of the issues, and like the big like one page was like, "I see you," you know, talking to the reader themselves.
Yeah, I love that sort of shit, man. I'm a sucker for that dumb shit.
Grant,
I really am.
I mean, it's gotten kind of famous now. I mean, there was that one issue where Chip Zdarsky meets himself in crossover, and like he said, I did the Grant Morrison.
That was one of the
thing,
best books from like last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that had me really.
All I'm saying is like when he did that, he said that it was he pulled a Grant Morrison. So yeah, Grant Morrison has become famous for doing that. Yeah,
Zdarsky was spooning himself.
Yeah,
was that the one where he was in the hotel room or something?
Yes,
indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't there a Flash book that recently did that too? Like, made you part of the story or something? Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know, but
something like that. Yeah.
Tim Seeley did that in Hack Slash, where there was like a Comic-Con, and like Robert Kirkman and a bunch of writers were like characters in the stories, and they were getting killed off and shit.
There's also that time where Mark Waid made Jack Kirby God in an issue of Fantastic Four.
That's still canon. That is still canon.
That is, yeah. Jack Kirby is canonically God in Marvel.
Yeah. So yeah, this looks great. I love Sean Gordon Murphy. What a great premise. I got a lot of confidence that he's gonna pull off some magic here. So I will be looking for that one. $4 from Massive Publishing. A lot of variant covers for that. Yeah, he knows who he is.
But isn't Massive part of Whatnot?
I'll be honest, I have no idea. I have no clue. I thought it was its own thing. Massive Publishing.
Well, I thought Massive and Whatnot were like like under one umbrella because like
Dave, you're a research guy. You're gonna have to look that up.
I'll have to. I will.
Oh, but hey,
that's right. Yeah,
doing we got someone doing the Walt Simonson Beta Ray Bill cover there somewhere.
Oh, really? Let's look.
Go down.
Oh, this
there
right
it is.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. That's fun.
Oh, it even says Simonson Beta Ray Bill homage.
Yeah. That's nice. Cool. Anything else, Dave? We're getting close to the end here. I mean, it's a really light week.
There is one other book called Tox.
Tox?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen Children of Men?
Seen what? Which book?
Have you ever seen the movie Children of Men?
Oh, yeah.
Basically,
yes.
the synopsis of this
it's like
book reads
Brad Pitt.
Children of Men.
Okay, so no kids are left or whatever.
The kids are very rare.
Okay.
Humanity's been sterilized, and
yeah,
pregnancies are very difficult.
Yeah.
This is the synopsis for this book. Pretty much reads like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, because that was Children of Men. He was protecting that pregnant woman.
Yes.
The whole movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So to move back just a little
that
bit,
movie is
that movie is dope,
insane.
dude. That movie is awesome. We do get another issue of TMNT Saturday morning, and TMNT Street Fighter, which has been big, dumb, stupid fun.
It's fun. It's fun.
It is. It is just.
Leroy's
exactly
actually reading it.
Yeah.
And Leroy doesn't.
Well, he's a video game nerd too.
I mean, it is the slimmest of pretexts to get like all these characters just fighting each other. But hey, I mean, what the fuck else do you want? You know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, they did G.I. Joe
Leroy
Street
reading
Fighter,
something other than DC or Marvel.
Right. Right. Awesome. That's it, man. It is a good middle of the road week. You know, there's a lot of things to look forward to. That Plot Holes by Sean Gordon Murphy looks awesome, but definitely the Miss Marvel thing, dude. I'm really into that. There's that Doomsday one shot, which I'll probably end up picking up, but yeah. Besides that, it's kind of slim pickings, man. You know, it's not as
definitely
it's,
Ghost Rider,
it's like the 5th week of the month, ain't it?
Yeah. There's a blue moon tomorrow.
Ooh. Oh, is that right?
Sometime this week. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. We're going to talk about all these books. Well, all the good ones next week on Sunday. Come back, hang out with us, kick it. We'll have some fun. Check out the Bullies. Eli, thank you so much for hanging out, dude. We appreciate it. Leroy and Eli had a great Asuka review.
Fuck you, Gomer.
No, that's how Leroy was saying it. It was fucking hilarious, dude.
You are spoiling it for me because I have not listened to it yet.
Oh, good. It was so good, dude. You have to check it out. Jeff in the chat saying, great show. Thank you. If you want links to everything that the Bullies are doing, outragegeekery.com. We'll also find links to everything that we've got going on, all the socials, all the merch, all the fun shit, all the audios and the videos and all the fun. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We really, really appreciate it. Most of all, I can use the 3-1. Thanks to these jokers for hanging out with this joker.
Always fun.
Rub another man's rhubarb.
Waka waka.
We're going to do it again next time.
Same Geek Time, same Geek Channel.